my composition process video. This time I'm recording the commentary right as I actually do the piece. So where we left off last time was simply, what am I doing? We had something like this going. Yeah, that was basically it. So a few things I want to change about this, particularly the middle bit. For a battle theme, I do believe this in particular, I think it breaks away too much away from the action, I think. As lovely as it sounds. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to bring everything back so it all fits nicely. I don't know why that's there. Why is that there? It shouldn't be there. Actually, I'll leave it there for now. Cool. So we should have something like this. So that was good, though these strings are a bit too loud. Let me see how it sounds without them entirely. Okay, let's see what I can do about these. I can perhaps bring this all the way down, so it's not too loud. Same with this. So I think I might cut it off over here as well. Thing is, I never know what this means, split or shorten, because I end up splitting them anyway. So what's the difference? Okay. Dun 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 dun. Now I remember. Okay, so we don't want that in there, and we tried to bring this in as our sort of like chorusy sort of large string a bit. However, I'm going to change that because I want something a bit more definite there. So so right, oh, I had an idea and I've lost it. Oh crap. Oh, that's it. So it was no. Okay, let's try something. Oh, whoops. So we're gonna move the key just slightly up one semitone. So we're going from a C up into a C C sharp. But it isn't so much changing key as it is just making the bass sort of the bass note off key from the actual scale. So me moving to a C sharp, that is not in the scale of what I'm playing in, which is a C minor. So I'm moving it up one semitone to give it that sort of sound. So we got. Bring it back down to the C. Alright, so let me use piano reference to get something down. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get something real quick. Sorry, that rang in my ears a bit. Okay. Wait, what? Why is that recording? Okay, get rid of that. Okay, so we have. All right. Oops. What have I done? I don't know, it's weird. It feels like I'm playing off beat. I don't know why. What's going on? I know it's 2 o'clock in the morning, but jeez. Let's try. Oops. Dun 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 dun. think I've done it. Whoopsie. Whoops. Alright. Alright, I'll sort out the velocity issues later. Well, actually, wait. What was I playing there? I was playing. Hey. Alright, so let's try something here. Yeah, let's try that. Offset it with a low piano, setting it at now to come up with a melody for this bit. So like I said last video, like I said last video, the thing is with these legato strings is that they play connected notes. So the notes within the piano roll, excuse me, the notes in the piano roll have to be connected or overlapped for it to get that sort of connecting, sort of flowy effect. Ups, yeah, looking good. Also, these strings sort of have a starting offset, so even though they might be quantized, sometimes they might sound out of time to the rest of the piece, especially if you've got like a double sort of sequence thing going on. What I mean by that is that I've got the legato strings. Let me just name by track. I've got the legato strings and I've got the violin solo playing at the same time, but they both might be out of sync unless I move everything except the first note back. It isn't always the case. I think it will live. Okay, so it's fine when it's properly quantized. Sometimes if you mask it enough, you know, you won't be able to tell the difference. Excuse me, just having a sip of my OJ. Alright, so we have that melody. This is where one would expect me to go crazy on the piano. I might do that. By the way, is that how the bass goes? I'm not even sure. See, it's how does it what? Don't even. Alright, so we got C, G, G sharp, and then F, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. So it's, oh, isn't this the same as flipping Bells of Blooded Beauty? Let's not get carried away. Okay, let's try something. Copy it 3 more times, and then obviously it's not gonna be that easy. Actually, it's quite easy. Yeah, just move it down. This one is a C. And then this one is it's a G sharp. Cool. Lovely. Not bad at all. Oh, whoops. What's the bum note? Yeah, you. What's this? Yeah. Yeah, you just need to be turned into a C. Cool. I wonder how it would sound if I was to, first of all, join them all together. Because that's not working. Here we are. If I was to raise it up an octave. No, we want it back there. And then I will put it back up for this section, for this new section that I'm gonna make. Actually, that would be a good time for the Sordino strings to come back, which I've deleted, so whoops. Oh, that's too low. Let's try you again. Alright, we're at 170 BPM. That's interesting. I thought it was lower than that. Ugh. Okay, why is the HD going crazy? It isn't. Okay, it's just being silly. How long is this so far? This is about 2 minutes long. Alright, save and review. So I know people are gonna say this sounds a lot like something out of Kingdom Hearts, as per usual. I just really like my pianos. Okay, it's the only instrument I know how to play. And it's just this sort of style of the way I play, because I'm not formally trained. I just learned by myself. Give or take a couple of lessons on standard basic theory. What am I doing? Oh yeah. This is probably gonna even hurt what I've said even more, because now I'm gonna bring in something interesting. Oh, it's hot in here, Jesus. We're gonna bring, if I can find it. I don't know where to find this. Is it world? It wouldn't be here. Yeah. Which one is it? No, yeah. Polka accordion. Okay, so we've got a little accordion section there. forgot to mention that also legato strings cannot play double notes because they're solely one, like a single sort of mono poly. I don't know what I'm saying, but you can't double note like that. So it's probably fighting over which note is being played at the moment. Anyway, we want the first note anyway. Anyway. This should be interesting. What have I done? Okay, yeah. Gonna go for a very light violin solo improv. Doesn't have to be in time. Because the piano isn't, so why not a little some free form. Okay, where is it? That is not good. I don't like the sound of that. I mean, it's fine, but I don't like the disjoint on the notes. Also, I think that's ever so slightly behind the beat, so I'm just going to quantize that. So anytime I start on 123. Lovely. Also, I do believe there was a note that was quite loud. No, there wasn't. I was just wondering if some horns might, be welcome in here. Okay, now the horns can be free to do whatever they want. Right, so the horn did something weird. It wasn't. I don't know if that's my. What? Okay, hold on. Oh no, it played every note. I think. Yeah. Okay. However, I did decide to bring the horns up a bit later on, but I think I did it a bit too late, so I need to sort that out. Brought the modulation up wheel. Brought the wheel up a bit much, but I think I did it a tad too late. I want to bring it back. Bring it back to about 135. I could even do that. Yes. Yes. I was able to do the thing. That doesn't need to be there. Cool. Lovely. I don't think my computer is good enough to actually play these horns well. When I bounce it, it'll be fine, but at the moment, they're not going to be playing to the best of their ability. I need to hear them though, because I need to hear if they're offsetted or not. As I thought. Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking. Alright, how's that? Save. The thing is, right, I'm going to bring in something that's even more of like a hassle to work with. Excuse me. What am I bringing in, Jerry? I am bringing in some lovely vocals. But I don't know. Vibrato. At least I think that's what it is. They might be a tad too loud, but we'll work with it. So the vocals alone are really loud, incredibly loud. Me just lightly tapping on that brings the, as you can see, brings the gain, brings the reading to over 0. It's like 6.6. That is peak. Why is that? Why is that sample so loud? clusterfuck that was. Look at that, 10.7. Yeah, so we're gonna bring that down. So really you can't see what I'm doing. I've got two screens, and everything that's not what I'm working on is on the other screen, which isn't being recorded. Rest assured, like all my mixer and my samples are all on the other side. Oh sweet, so I can just drag a sound font right in. Unpacked it somewhere. What am I looking for? It's called tambourine. It would be other, wouldn't it? T. Wait, no. But then it was, oh Jesus Christ. How can I find what I'm looking for? Okay, so SF2 is like listed under music, as far as Apple is concerned. That was it. Simple. That was it. This is it. That's all I will ever need. So this is, I mentioned one of these things, wait, okay, let me start again. I mentioned this somewhere. I can't remember if I mentioned it in the Kingdom Hearts video, in the how to make a Kingdom Hearts battle theme video. I can't remember if I mentioned it there. I mentioned it somewhere, that I do like bringing back earlier parts from a song and making it a big deal at the end. I might bring back a subtle sort of melody from the middle or the beginning of the piece, and then you won't hear from it for a while, and then I bring it back and make it quite important. So so obviously, as you're hearing now, you'll even hear now. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Recognize the piece, it was from, so that was what, that's at what, 2 minutes. This was earlier in the piece. It was that section you're hearing now at the end, which is acting as sort of the crescendo of the piece. Earlier on, it acted as a transition to the next part. ever guess it would come back to make such a sort of an important moment in the piece. Obviously accompanied by other instruments, but yeah, I think we're coming towards the end of this piece. What I usually do, especially since I'm going to be submitting this for the resource staff for RPG Maker Web, so you'll be able to download this. I need to make it loop. So what I usually do to make it easier, myself to make it to loop, is I usually just put the beginning at the end, if that makes sense. So I need to make sure it sort of fits as well. So I need this. Maybe just that. Maybe I just need that. Jesus Christ. Okay, come back. Alright. That's fine. Perfect. So finally, the bounce has been complete, along with me deleting any unnecessary samples, because once it's in all in audio format, I no longer need to keep the samples open. I usually save so what I usually do, I have a project file with all the MIDI, then I save that, and then I bounce it all into audio, replace all the MIDI with audio, then I have to delete all the MIDI, and then I have to remove the sample plugins that were using the MIDI, and then I save as into a new project folder, and I name it the same thing and just tag it with audio. Obviously before, the other one was called something title, I don't know. I've named the song Motion of Mystery because I don't know why I name things the way I do. Oh, that wasn't expected. Okay, let's try that again.